Hey, Virgo, I'm Melanie Florence, and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. Thank you for being here. I'm doing a self-love reading today. It's sort of in the new moon, and we're in Lionsgate, so we're in the full force of Leo and the strength of Leo, so this has got new moon vibes and intentions for you, but it's a self-love reading. This is a journey that we're going to take together of how we got here and what your healing elements are, what the practical stuff is going on in the world, how we apply ourselves and our partnerships, and it's self-love. Like, what's our focus? Where do we focus, and where does it all lead to? So I'm going to build up with a few different cards from a few different decks, and then we're going to see how this evolves, Virgo. So, excuse me, in the middle of lockdown with COVID, I've got asthma. It's excellent. All right, what have we got for Virgo? In this new moon, Lionsgate, and for our self-love. I always find the new decks just shuffle really easily, so they don't necessarily pop out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. All right, connecting. Oh, animals. All right, Virgo. This is very loving. This is very Venus. This is very Empress sort of energy, if you look at it like that, really connecting with the animals, with the earthy spirits around you, our furry friends, like our elements. Maybe this is getting involved in causes that you actually want to champion. This is really taking in our environment around us. Very Virgo energy there, very Empress energy there. What else have we got for Virgo in this self-love reading? What have I got? All right. Oh, justice and boundaries. Ooh. Justice has come up a lot for me in the last few days. We've got animals under there again. Justice for animals. Maybe it's time for you to get involved in a cause. Really? Justice for animals. All right, really put your money where your mouth is, maybe. All right, maybe that you're involved in a few different causes, but this is really, maybe if you're going through a hard time, you need to reconnect with your animals, Virgo, but we've got that come out twice. I'm going to put the animals up there together. You're a total animal. Reconnecting with your wild, maybe reconnecting with the wild. But really maybe seeing the balance inside of this is justice is what you put in is what you get out. It's a karma card. And so there's a real balance inside of here. And it's setting some boundaries around you, setting some boundaries of what you will and what you won't. Sometimes where we set our limitations is, what we'll reach. So sometimes you need to stop people around you from encroaching on your boundaries, but it's really about you having respect for yourself. And I'm going to put this in here as well. We've got a bit of manifestation energy on the other end. So we're really connecting, and maybe this is in the full moon, that maybe you're able to really, really connect with something and really manifest something deep inside of you with this full moon coming up. A lot of big energies around there. That deck all has a lot of round circles. That's why I love it so much, because I like circles. Bit Aboriginal. Surprise. Okay, so Virgo, this is a big setup. There's a really big connection with yourself, and you're grounding and putting yourself, what you put in is what you put out, respecting yourself, respecting your boundaries, and really being able to manifest what you want on the physical plane. All right, from the spiritual plane, being like connecting to your spirit divine and how you can connect that to your spiritual world. All right, Virgo. What have we got? We've got 5 cards for how we got here. What's led into this spot for us for Virgo? 5 cards for how we got here. What's going on? That one. And that one. All right, independence. Nope. All right. All right, Virgo, let's give us one more card for how we got here. All right, Virgo, this is how we got here, right, Virgo? This is talking about independence. It's about the seeds you put in, what you get out. This is a real independence card. It's about your traditions, making traditions, what you do for yourself, maybe night rituals, practical rituals of yourself, maybe of how you apply yourself to the world. All right, you have been letting go of some emotions from the past, and you perhaps can't see the attraction to the world behind you because you've let go of some of the joy. All right, so sometimes this can be an emotionally depressed card, and maybe you're feeling like you're alone. This might be that you're looking back and you're practically looking after yourself, you're practically making yourself, but you don't feel an emotional connection to stuff. You're feeling emotionally distanced from that. But You are working on your skills. What you put in is what you get out, Virgo, right? So this is where you're actually working on your skills. Maybe you are drawing some boundaries and you're working about what you put in is what you get out. Like, but this is on a real manifestation on the physical plane. You want to work on your skills for your long-term endeavors so you can actually get out, so you can attain yourself. So you might be putting your nose to the grindstone, even though you're not necessarily feeling the joy or attraction in the world at the moment, because you're really working on reconnecting with childhood stuff, reconnecting with your inner child, reconnecting with family and friends. All right, so you might be working really hard, but you're reconnecting to something from the past, some sort of love from the past in there, while you're letting go of old beliefs, right? So this is a clearance. See here where we're fighting all of these sticks are our beliefs. These are things that we might have believed about ourselves. So sometimes to actually get back to the core beliefs and the core heart of ourselves, we really need to let go of these beliefs that are no longer serving us, right? So you might have been told things along the way that you took on that are no longer part of you, that are no longer part of your core beliefs. So this is really standing up for what you believe in and letting go of stuff that's not actually yours. All right, one more card, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5. That's good. That's it. All right. So that's how we got in. That's how we got here. All right. So you're letting go of some old beliefs of yourself, and you're not necessarily feeling the joy in it, but you're feeling the independence in it, and you're really working hard, all right, to really connect. And going through this period of really working out what your independence are and letting go of some of these old emotions is really going through this healing phase. And there's your 2 cups. There's these 2 cups that we were talking about of attraction. All right. There they are. The 2 cups of attraction sitting there, right? So here she is. This is actually a Sagittarian energy where our faith and our spirit just sort of pours the cups and recreates the energy and finds out what we're attracted to. But it takes the time to heal. It takes the time at the healing lagoon, all right, going through this time by yourself to develop who you are and going through all of your old emotions and stuff and really working hard to reconnect. It is going through this healing energy, all right, and it's inspired healing. So you take this period of time to step out and really engage in healing yourself, mind, body and soul, all right, really connecting to all the bits of yourself. All right, it's a bit Virgo energy. It's very Virgo energy, and we're doing a Virgo reading. All right, so what have we got? So we're healing. This is in our healing one. So we're taking the time out to heal. We're talking. There's communication. Might be like just little bits of communication. Might be new intellectual endeavors. Might be taking on a course. It might be an air sign child. But it really is like really taking on like a little bit of communication. It might be emails. It might be text. So you might be communicating your healing. All right. There's a bit of struggle. You've been struggling with your mind. You've been struggling with your mind as you go through this engaging in work. You might be working really hard to reconnect with your heart and working really hard in this battle of stuff. But you've been struggling with your mind. You've been struggling with like how you make an emotional new beginning. How you do that. All right. And so you've got... This struggle is something that you're going to go through. It's about communicating. It's about talking through those ideas. It's about talking through things that you don't know. It's about talking through your heart, because we're really talking through these things to heal ourselves, right? And so this struggle that you're going through in your mind is really is about reconnecting you to your emotional realm, perhaps, like, and you're needing to communicate. You've got a new heart, and that you're going through this healing process. And there's things you don't know. There always is things you don't know. It's come up in a couple of these readings so far. All right, so how do we use this to apply it to our world? All right, and this here is talking about boundaries, and talking about them and talking about your justice. All right, and you've got this new heart, and how do you temper that? How do you take that? How do you walk with that? How do we apply that? Let's see, Virgo, 1. Ooh, making the money, taking on the challenge. Making the money, taking on the challenge, taking on the physical challenge. That's what we're doing there. All right, we're talking about it, we're making the money, and we're taking on the physical challenge. All right, to be the Empress. Here we are. We've got this looking after our animals all over again. this very Virgo energy, to really be sensual in the world, to really be abundant in the world, to really be control, but on this really feminine level, like really taking on as a maternal, and looking after the people around you and looking after the environment around you, and really showing that abundance, right? And so that's how you're manifesting in the real world. You're taking on the challenge to really make yourself strong and grounded, and that's why you're going through these struggles, is how do you emotionally reconnect yourself, because you really got to ground yourself. And that's what you're showing in the world right now, this very mothering, like taking it to the world, being able to apply yourself, and that you've made a transition. All right, so you've taken yourself, your mind is no longer where it was. You've gone all over those bumpy spots. You've gone through this, this emotional, and this struggle to work out your new emotional self and really take that on in this passion. This is this transition. So you got a transition in your mind that is actually more grounded and more stable. That's how you're going to apply it to the world, is that you've got this strength in your abundance, that you can create your world, and you've really taken a transition from where you once were, what this was that was disturbing you. All right, you've got a real strength inside your character. And that Empress, that Virgo, this Empress is sitting right in the middle. All right. So we've got partnerships. Here we are. Really strengthen Virgo energy. There's some real sensual, abundant, energies here, feminine energies in here. And I really feel that there's a justice. There's a justice to the outcomes, of the challenge that you took on to change your mind, to go through those emotions, to go through this time by yourself. All right. This is the home. So in your partnerships, this is really homey. This is talking about the future. This is talking about your legacy. This is talking about your community. This is connecting with your house. But this is a real comfortable position where you actually are comfortable inside of your physical realm. So you might be talking about the home. We are talking about manifesting, but you're manifesting what you want in the physical world. All right, so we've moved into this really strong energy, this Virgo energy all over the place with this Empress. All right, so, and you're talking it. You're talking a new talk. There's new conversations going on. You might be approaching things in a new, mature way. There might be a new course and endeavor that you actually have started on. You've gone through all of the struggles of your mind and actually going through that healing of going through all those struggles and talking about all of those struggles. You've got a new place. And we said that you're in a transition of the mind. So you may have really taken a new step. This boundaries is really setting the boundaries around your home, setting the boundaries as you as a person, being able to manifest you want in the physical plane. There's real abundance inside of this, and you're able to talk about it. You're able to talk about your life in a new way. Wow, Virgo. All right, this is the self-love card. This is lightning energy. This is swift change. This is where things come to hand, and it really does come to hand fast. All right, so this is breakaway energy, Virgo. So this is actually going to be like the manifest. You are broken down to what you actually have. You are broken down to the foundation. So all of the bullshit, all of the superficial stuff, superficial people, or superficial relationships that have been wasting your time, all right, are going to be broken down and broken away. And there's lightning swift energy coming your way, because you're talking and you talk, you're walking and you walk, and they're going to manifest all of this, right? And so you're going to find that you've got this breakaway energy, lightning change energy is coming into your life, because you're talking and you talk, and you're walking and you walk. Right, that's a big energy for self-love, is to really take this lightning change and really embrace it. All right, it's a bit scary. It's a bit inspired. All right, because you have been doing it by yourself. You have been going through this growth period, and now this is really going to break you away. Whatever's going on, Virgo, is really breaking you away from all of the old energies, all of this old stuff, and it's really going to break you away, and you're going to leave it behind it. But it's something that you've been manifesting this whole time, and it's going to come with justice. All right, and it's come from you setting your boundaries and looking for this abundant life, and you actually have the stability of the foundation of everything you have, which is the outright inside of this. We've got strength and stability written all over this, and the right conversations and the right position in your heart for you to start a new foundation. You're really going to break away. All right, one more card for you, Virgo, because these are big energies in the house. All right, one more card for Virgo for this month. Here we are for this self-love reading. What have I got for you, Virgo? for this self-love reading. Spit it out. There it is. Butterfly. See the beauty in it. See the beauty in your abundance. And we've got the animal thing again. I'm going to say this is a transformation that you're going through. So you might have been a caterpillar and that you've been waiting for this breakaway moment where it actually becomes, see the beauty, see the abundance, see the beauty in yourself, see, the prosperity around you. But there's beauty inside of your friends and your friendship, and you've got a real transformative energy. Smash. See the beauty in this transformation that's coming your way. And in the environment around you, you really have a true spot to manifest, and you're really talking about it. You've got stability written all over the top of this while you make this massive translation is coming your way. Virgo. It leaves us on the edge. I've got the beauty in your transformation. I hope that you are safe and well wherever you are. Thank you for still being here, Virgo. And I'll catch you on the flip side.